right, check. Yo. What it do? John Blaze. We are here, Icon Radio, home of quality independent music. Talking to town heavy duty core DJs. Yeah. Got a special guest in the building. He go by the name of Dubeu. What's up, sir?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. I'm just honored to be here right now, man.
It's good to have you. So this is your first time, here at Icon Radio. And it's perfect timing because, we got the record playing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that. But first, let's get to know Dubeu real quick. Talk about the name, the concept of the name. I mean, it's simple, but It's
simplistic complication, if you want to put it that way. But yeah. Just to simplify everything, I got the name W. My first name is Will. And the best stage name for Will was taken Will I Am. I was like, man, that's a good ass name, Dr. Seuss type shit. But
yeah,
instead I just took the first letter of my name and spelt it to my pronunciation of it. So it's W. Some people would think it's French. They'd be like Dubeu or Dubeu or something. Dubeu, sacre bleu. I'm like, excuse me.
Right. Nah, it's dope. Okay, well, W is here, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit more. But first off, where are you from? Are you from Arizona? Where are you from?
Man, collectively, I'm from the Midwest. I used to say Milwaukee all the time because I was in between two cities, Milwaukee and Chicago.
Another Milwaukee in here?
Well, actually, I'm from Chicago.
Okay, another Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But I went to school in Milwaukee, and I got nothing but love. A lot of my top dogs, pioneers, live in Milwaukee right now. So I always shout that out too.
Shout to the Midwest. There's a lot of Midwest cats moving to Arizona.
Hey,
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is.
Out here.
What is it though? What is it? I want to know.
Well, to me, bro, the reason I came out here was for opportunity. Cause I'm not saying everybody a hater from where I'm from, but a lot of people that know you personally, it's reflective energy. They see a lot of themselves in you and see that what you doing they can do. But they get upset with that.
Of course.
And they won't support you.
Of course.
They know you rap. Right. They know you at shows.
It's too close in proximity. Mm-hmm. I definitely get it. And plus opportunity. That's what I've heard from a lot of cats. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Baby J Travanash.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? He's another one that that came out here and he said the same thing. So
a lot of people want to be a part of something here, man. It's a lot of people I swear this the land of the outsiders. It's hard to meet a Phoenician out here. Hey, you a Phoenician?
Yeah.
Y'all got a club or something out here?
Yeah, we got clubs out here.
No, not like a club like ooh. No, I'm talking about like a secret society club for Phoenicians.
I'm sure
Bread-born
I'm
Phoenix.
Sure there is.
Yeah, it's hard finding y'all. Y'all under rocks or something, man.
We don't come outside during the summer. That's what it is.
Y'all know better. I
know it is.
Be out here. I be cooking. Boy.
October we be outside. Until then,
October, that's when it's cool. That's when it's smooth. But I'm still out here like the gingerbread man, just baking, boy.
Yeah, I tell you what, you can't ever get used to this heat, bro. Like today is here 1:15, and I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I'll be like, man, whatever God cooking up there, it's done.
It's got to be done. You're going to burn it. He's going to burn it.
Burning.
Sheesh.
Man.
Well, it's beautiful, though, the rest of the time of the year. So, we'll get
you go
there.
Through these little 4 months, and then after that, beauty.
Yeah, and what's crazy is we use this time we're cooking right now. Literally, we're cooking. Yeah. And you yourself, you're cooking. You know what I mean? And now it's ready to step outside. You got some things going on. Man. But let's talk about the single, man. The Melt record. It's going crazy.
Shout out A.L. Dre, man.
Yeah, A.L. Dre. This record, we started spinning it. And it's catching on.
Oh,
and
man.
I think you're gonna be hearing a lot more.
Man, what possessed me to even make that? Once again, shout out Phoenix, man. Being out here, seeing all this seasoning out here, all these Latinas out here, man.
Hold on, you call it seasoning?
Seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seasoned.
I've never heard that term.
Whenever I see somebody with a 10, I'm like, seasoned.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? But
spice.
The inspiration out here is amazing, so that possessed me to write it. To be honest, Melt is it came out last year.
Yeah.
But it was only on SoundCloud. And I've been wanting to do visual representation for it. So when I did the video for it, the feedback, I was like, bro, but this song been out. I even DM'd you it. But people respond better to videos. They want to see the song. They don't want to hear the song.
Yeah, no, look, man, we get so much music on a daily as a fan of music or just a listener of music that it's hard to keep up. Mm-hmm. So you have to put things in their face constantly. Sometimes, even if it came out a year ago, drop it again, drop it a different way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all that matters is whether you have a hit record.
Man, it's over 8 billion people in this fucking world, man.
Facts.
A lot of people be stuck on local, and I'm out here trying to be global. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like a song that came out 2 years ago, somebody had hit me up, like literally like from Florida or something, like, yo, this song dope, da 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 da. I'm like, damn, you late, but really he ain't even late. He on divine time, and he found it exactly when he needed to, and he even commented to let me know that he liked the song. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, but now you know you got something. Your product works.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay, now I know where to put my money, because if people in Florida like it and people in Phoenix are rocking with it, so now you know what do they like? Let me go do that.
Yeah.
You know, they got pools and beaches. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
So
I'm
let's
in my
go
bag.
do pool parties.
I'm in my
and this
bag.
record is a pool party record. I said it before.
Man, you did. And honestly, when I first made it, I was under rating it. But like even the engineer, shout out to Lil Willie Animal, he cooked that up for me down at the Bakery Studios. It's in Tempe. Bro came with the like one thing I love about engineers, they'll find your sound if you are open-minded, but they got to be just as open-minded as you. And you know what I'm saying, you got to meet in the middle and y'all create some magic. And when I first heard it, I was like, is that me? That's me. Like literally, it motivated me, inspired me to do even more, and you know, come up with even more signature, you know, authentic sound.
So do you think, I ask this a lot of artists too, do you think you're in the position of finding your pocket as an artist?
Yeah, man. I actually, like this whole year, I took this whole year off. I haven't dropped no new music, but I've been recording, just perfecting the craft, and I found the sound. Honestly, it's there, and I'm just taking my time with everything. I'm not just for the drop shit, just to drop shit anymore. I want to give you correct presentation when you see it.
Absolutely.
Just to, you know what I'm saying, let it radiate more, you know, correlate more with you, you know, in your frequency. That's what I'm about.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So check it out. We are here at Icon Radio. We got W here, and we're talking about this record, Melt, and it's fitting right now because it is hot as hell outside.
Man, I'm melting.
You know, it's still the middle of summer. You know, a lot of places, July, August, it's, you know, time for fall. No, not here. We're dead in the middle of the summer, and we're melting. So let's play this record right here. This is Melt. You hear this right here in rotation on Icon Radio. W is here. We're gonna come back and talk a little bit more about, you know, what makes this guy do what he does, and get to know him a little bit more. Keep it locked. Icon Radio. Let's go.
Hey, tell me what you plan to see. What in the world got you thinking in your mind you can handle me?
We back. Icon Radio. We here.
Yeah.
W is here. What's up, sir?
Hey, man. Blessed.
The Melt record. I'm telling you, that's the pool party record of the summer for the next 2 summers.
We gonna expand with that. We keep expanding. That's what it's about. We everlasting over here forever.
Absolutely, man.
Yes,
absolutely. So let's talk a little bit more, man. For those who don't know or want to get to know you, anybody who's watching right now who doesn't know you, who is W, bro? Like as an artist, like what separates you from all these other cats making music?
Man, honestly, that's a trick question. It's a trick question because, like, once we all one and the same, you know what I'm saying? We all got our own signatures, our own styles. So, like, if I was to, like, depict mine to being specific, it'd be like I incorporate a lot of other genres in my shit. I don't just do straight hip-hop. I do straight hip-hop, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, like, when I'm in my straight hip-hop bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, I usually be like on some freestyle shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be off the top, I'll probably be in front of the crowd just in an intermission or something like that, just to show the versatility. But one thing I want to get across to anyone who listens to my music, not one track is the same. It's always something different.
You gotta be today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I always apply a different approach. Like you'll hear a song like Suicide and think I'm talking about killing myself, but no, I'm talking about the toxicities that can lead to it, you know what I'm saying? Like going back to negative situations, that's a form of suicide. You know, doing old cycles that you know you're aware of, that's a form of suicide. You killing yourself softly, but in the end of the day, you still killing yourself. You feel me? So I like to be something like rudimentary. I keep it simple, but I explore that simplicity. And really open it to, like, you know, just questioning yourself and self-awareness. I always say the curse to being aware is raising awareness. So, you know, with that being said, a lot of my music is universal. It's reflective. It's a mirror. Like, when you hear it, you see yourself in it. Mm-hmm. It's not just about me. It starts with me. But a lot of people see them, once again, they see themselves in me. And I'm just showing you, you know, what you see. How you feel about me is how you feel about yourself, you know?
That's crazy, man, because a lot of people turn to music for a lot of that. You know,
I do too.
we're all inspired by something. Like something inspired everything that we do.
It does.
You know.
Well, I just seen this quote the other day. It was like, to anyone that's looking for motivation, it's not motivation you need discipline. Because with discipline, that keeps you going when you don't have any motivation left. Yeah,
that's real.
I keep that in mind, man.
You seem like you're very like intuitive with a lot of these things, you know what I'm saying, mentally, you know what I mean, outside of the music, because a lot of times people just make music to make music. A lot of times it's for the lifestyle. You know what I mean? But you're saying some other things. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me wrong.
You got a lot going on.
Hey man, I don't know much. I just know myself, and I leave it like that in my music. I put myself in my music. A lot of people, they'll be trying to, I'm aiming for the radio with this, or I'm aiming for the streets for this. You know what I'm saying? Like me, it be like where it goes is where it goes. I just want it to go where it's needed. You know? Yeah.
That's
medicine,
real.
You feel me? Medicine.
That's real. So, do you make music though for certain situations? Because you know, it sounds like you could. I don't know if you do that. Like, you know, you mentioned like, you know, making songs about, you know, that refer to suicide, not necessarily, you know, the act of suicide. But is there ever a record where, you know, you're like, I need to make a song to help these voices or put a voice and awareness on this subject?
Man, yeah, it start like that because I'm like, man, if only somebody would have told me this sooner. If only somebody would have just, you know, told my ass like, bro, you don't even need to be doing that. You know, I'm not saying that I had the best male role models in my life. I ain't had no father in my life. I met my father 19 in a casket. He was in a casket when I met him. So like, I had to teach myself how to be a man. And I'm not saying that's what this music gonna do, teach you how to be a man. It's just gonna open, you know, your eyes to something you possibly could be overlooking. So like, you know, like I always think about that when I make some music, like some deep music, and a lot of my shit is deep, even some pop and shit, you feel me? Like I make sure I put a double standard on it or a paradox on it. Like it means this, but it can also mean this. It's like whatever you take from it, that's for you personally.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, a lot of artists do that, man. Kendrick does that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, for some reason, there's always like this thing that, you know what I mean? People are like, he's making, you know, this kind of music, you know, but
it's not
you can learn something and have a great time and turn up, right?
You feel me? Like, literally, like, man, what was I finna say, man? Like, when I make music, man, I think of, like, because I play mostly beats. Like when I'm playing a game, watching TV, hell, cooking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm playing beats. You in my car, it's beats. You go like, where the words? Shit, you saying them right now. It's all for you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really just to get you to focus on whatever it is that you need to focus on. I read somewhere that
it's a soundtrack to the time of your life or the day or the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel me? Like the pen is mightier than the sword. It really is. So, you know.
Yeah. All right, so you mentioned, you know, you're a fan of hip hop.
Yeah.
What did you grow up listening to? Like, what were you listening to during your time when you knew like this rap, this hip hop, this music is what you wanted to do? Who really inspired you?
Man, you know what's funny? I wasn't into hip hop for a little while until like I was born in '91. Like my OG, she was playing like DMX. You feel me? She was playing EVE, a lot of Rough Rider shit. But man, personally, I fucked with Tupac. I like Biggie too. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to that, who versus who, it be like I hate comparisons. I understand like it's for other people to understand and you know come with their personality on what they like with music. But I can't compare them to like you know they both came with a style that changed the world when it came to hip hop.
Facts. Look where we at now.
You feel me? Like and you got to give big ups to people like that. Like motherfuckers be like, oh, they stole my flow. They stole it. It's a lot of beats that got samples in there that you didn't even know was a sample, but you thought it was original. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. The '90s hip hop records sampled, you know, disco.
Samples was crazy.
You know, the '70s. And then, you know, now what's crazy is 30 years later,
still
our hip hop records are sampling the 90s records that sampled the 70s.
Yeah.
And
they don't know where it came from. I'm like, just trace the roots, I guess. But, you know,
you're right.
I grew up on Common. I grew up on T.I. I grew up on, you know, Lupe Fiasco, Twista. Man, that's where I get my fast flow from. Twista, man, shout out to him. A lot of Chicago artists definitely, like, you know, inspire me to just, you know, not just being poetic, but just like, you know, applying a style that I didn't know was in me, but it was there the whole time. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, we're gonna get a little taste of that right here on the show before you get out of here. But first, I want to first give me your social media one time where the people can follow you at.
Man, you can find me on anything streaming, anything social. Anything, period, man. Like, it's Dubeu. I pop up first, and then, like, if I don't pop up, it's a bunch of, like, not racist when I say this, but it's a bunch of Indian people who will pop up, and I'm talking about the people from India, not Native Americans. Okay, so I know the difference. All right, but yeah, like, I guess I got an Indian name, but I got the most hits.
There you go. You got the record.
Yeah,
so
like, I'll pop up. On YouTube, I should definitely pop up. You know, D is in dog, U is in universe, B is in brave, E is in everything, and then U is in universe again. That's where you can find me at on anything: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, all that shit, man.
Okay, let's get to it. This is new music right here, right?
Yeah, man, exclusive.
What's
video
this one
coming
called?
soon. It's called LSD for all my psychonauts.
Let's get to it.
Forever.
W is here.
How we feeling on the inside, so we get high. First in the invite, tell me where you come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got W here, Icon Radio. You know, off air, we're talking about, you know, I mean, we talk about this a lot, but, you know, as an artist, you have to do things out of your comfort zone in order to grow, right?
Right.
And sometimes that means, you know, partying with people and just doing stuff that you got to do other things, you know, to push the music, because a lot of times the money from the music doesn't come right away.
Nah,
so a lot of times you have to create another business to coincide with the music in order to be successful, to keep the music going.
Right.
You're big into marketing, and I feel like you really you're zoned in on what it takes to be successful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, just looking at interviews really helped me, man. Like, from people that I respect, man. Like, looking at, like, Mike Tyson hot boxing podcast, just looking at the people he interviewed. Like, man, he did something with T-Pain is one of my favorite artists. And, like, the game that people give, the jewels they give on, like, how they first make it, I feel like I got that mindset. I feel like everybody got the tools to create the castle, the kingdom that they want. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to utilize these tools. You either go use them to build or use them to destroy. Because you ignoring them tools. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit happening.
Facts. That's facts, man. You know, this generation has been able to learn a lot, you know, through social media and internet and everything like that. But especially through COVID, man. How was COVID for you in 2020? Was it 2000? Yeah,
it was 2020, man.
What was that like for you? Because I gotta ask.
Dub, man. I swear, I thought 2020 was my year, but I'm not them TV. 2020 is mine. I'm gonna say it in the mirror. I'm gonna say it as an affirmation, and it still was mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned a lot just staying at home. Being alone, it's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Remember that, but man, like,
there's a difference between being alone and being lonely.
Yeah. So like, one thing I'm gonna give people what happened with me in 2020 was just a lot of self-realization and just not bullshitting with myself. I went to the studio a lot. I ain't really dropped too much towards like summertime, just on SoundCloud, because that's really where my music does the best at, honestly, in my opinion. It's organic interaction, and it's just a lot of people that come out the woodworks to find you. Motherfuckers that come to your IG. I ain't even got my link in there. They'll tell me like, yo, you need to put your IG link in there. It took me forever to find you, bro. But I found you on SoundCloud. This is me. I'm in fucking Switzerland and some shit like that. I'm like, damn, Switzerland? All right, well, I appreciate that, man. You
that's
literally
love.
Reached across some, I don't know how many oceans to tell me to put my fucking IG link in my damn SoundCloud.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
We love Swiss cheese too.
I love chocolate. Okay, now that's Germany.
Yeah. Well, there might be some Swiss chocolate.
There might be some Swiss chocolate. You feel me? I love the Swiss. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's talk about the Arizona market though, because I mean, you would say you're fairly new to the Phoenix scene.
Yeah. Well, no, I've been here for like 3.5, going on 4 years in September actually. So a little over 3.5 years. It took me 2 years years to actually learn the algorithm, like the traffic, the patterns here, you know, when it comes to the music scene. Because at first, I was doing the same shit I was doing in Chicago and Milwaukee. I was doing pay-to-play shit, like club events. I hate clubs, first of all. I don't even like doing bars. Because it's all an impress game. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to impress you, man. I'm just here to show you, reflect to you, and you know what I'm saying? I'm here for the energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't there for the energy. They there for the bitches. They there for the drinks. They there for whatever it is, material. But I'm seeing more than that. So like, you know, it took me a while to learn. And honestly, like I said, I was applying the same shit. And it took me applying the same shit to learn that if you keep applying the same shit and you getting the same results, that's just the recipe for insanity. I was driving myself crazy, man. I was like, what the fuck?
We all guilty of that at some point, for sure.
So learning that, just working, keeping my head low, you know, like there's no shame in my game. I'm a hustle any way I can, whether it's proper. You feel me? Like I get my cash, like whether I'm working or I'm just working on myself. I'm learning the business from who running it. If I'm working there, I'm like, okay, what made you do this? How'd you do this? How'd you structurize this? And like, you know, when you got a good relationship, I don't like to call him a boss. I feel like we equals. I'm a boss too. I'm just here because I need the cash, the startup cash to make my shit work. You feel me? We all got to do our part in society. There's
levels, and we are at levels. At some point, we're at a level, and we progress.
Exactly. Everybody got a job, man. Whether it's hustling or hustling, it's still a job, man. So
that's facts.
You know, I'd ask my bosses this shit, you know, for years, just taking notes. Because I've been working at this Vietnamese kitchen. I don't want to say their name until they ready for that. But man, I've been working for them like almost 3 years. I know Vietnamese and everything now, man. Like you can learn some shit in a kitchen full of people that don't really talk English. You know,
that's facts.
Like it's so many ways to communicate.
You're probably a hell of a cook too.
Oh man, I don't even want to do that, man. I don't even want to brag like that. Because the funny thing is, I cook so much, I don't cook for myself.
But check this out. Do you think, you know, at some point, you know, once this music thing really, you know, slows down, because you know, I feel like it's gonna go crazy soon.
It's inevitable, man.
Do you think that you would get into the restaurant business and maybe have your own restaurant?
Yo, I was looking at Jaden Smith's food truck and how he, you know, just give back to the world. That's inspiration. I'd like to do something like that, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But honestly, like I like Action Bronson.
Shout to Action Bronson.
Man,
yeah.
He snapped. He got a show on Hulu right now called Fuck That's Delicious.
Yeah, where they travel all over the place and try
bro,
different shit.
Try this shit. But bro could cook too, though.
Yeah.
He can throw down. So like, I'd like to, like, cause I went to school.
Good food is a language all over the world, right?
You hear me? Like. It really is. You get to somebody core, oh, you got them. You feel me? And food is a good trade, bro.
Food and music, bro.
Man,
food and music.
My two favorite trades.
People can understand that all over the world as long as it's good.
Exactly. Don't fuck up on the seasoning, man. That's where it lies at. Whatever you cooking, you gotta know what you're doing it.
Oh yeah.
Man, like Vietnamese people are technical with their food. It's like science to the shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like Pha Ga, Cam Ga Hang Nam, you know what I'm saying? Boondak Bit. All that shit got science to it, bro. On me, for real. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I want to hear some of that in a freestyle you doing one of these days.
Man, you know what's funny? I've been trying to incorporate it, and it's just not gonna work that way. Like I'm good with directions, I'm good with colors, numbers, and general conversation.
Not yet.
Just give me a little more time. I might incorporate it. You know,
we're gonna get there. All right, so check this out. We got W here. Yeah, it's going crazy. The new record Melt. You know what I'm saying? Is
it's
popping
a spicy one, man. Spicy.
Yeah. Who's on the record?
My boy Ayo Dre. He featuring on it. My boy Willie Animal engineered it, and then my boy Ilgu. He produced it, man. And shout out to Fat Belly Films. They the ones who filmed it for me.
Yeah, the video's dope.
Thing, man.
Video's very dope.
Yo, you know what's funny? While we was filming the whole thing, I was having so many, like, you know, as an artist, you gonna have like self-doubts here and there. Man, shout out to Fat Belly Films again, because he kept telling me, like, bro, this is gonna be dope. This song, trust me, it inspired me to make sure this gonna be dope, bro.
Yeah.
You got good product. We gonna definitely make it right. And he made it cold.
No, absolutely. Everything becomes easier when you have a good product that you're working with,
You
for
feel
sure.
me? Anybody need a video shot, go to Fat Belly Films. That's on IG, Fat Belly Films. Affordable prices, bro will work with you. Talk to
Oh
him.
yeah, those my guys over there, Mike, Joey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
Them the dudes.
Okay, yeah, they got a warehouse too. If you want to film in there and you don't got no props or anything, they got you. Talk to them. Talk to them.
Definitely get you right.
Right.
All right, so check this out. We're gonna get you right. You know, we're gonna continue to get you right because it's been dope having W here. But check this out. We're gonna play some music and we come back. Since it's his first time, you know, he's got to bless us with the sound check. So
I'm ready.
Stay tuned. Come back. John Blaze, Icon Radio. It's John Blaze live and it's heavy duty. Come on.
We here.
Yo, check this out. You are now tuned in. John Blaze live right here, Icon Radio, the home of quality independent music. Special guest W. He's making his debut. You see how I did that?
I like
W's
that.
making his debut right here in the show. So he got to bless us one time with the sound check.
Word game
Don't forget,
impeccable.
go follow him on social media and turn this up, man, and play it again. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Come on, let's go. Sound check. W is here.
Hey. I got like a lot of shit on my mind too. Ooh. Heat. I can't fight this feeling, I've been really dissing, hoping that you pay attention. Trying to talk but letters, words, phrases, basic, barely even make a sentence. I've been silent, vibing, trying sign, man, I really hate pretending. Underestimate my kindness, violent siren, sorry, but I can't forgive them. To cross me is suicide, especially when you had the option to stay on the porch, but instead you was choosing sides. She a little thick in the waist, need slicing the taste, you can be my little cutie pie. I'm honest, don't care if it kill me. She thinks she could change me, I had to leave her, cause she can't accept the real me. When stepping in the building, I'm just here to offer healing, something like medicine. I feel like I'm in the state that I'm in, can't nobody get me, I'm an element. You know I'm a blow, you can see in my eyes, you alive, you say it ain't evident. I'm young but my mind is a veteran, this blunt got me right, I feel excellent. We say you and I ain't nobody else to come before. Do or die, I'ma push the pedal to the floor. Through the night, I'ma send some steppers to your door. We sliding on you, cause we sliding on you. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, rest in peace to Triple X, man. Yeah. Hey.
W right here, John Blaze live. You see it, you hear it, you know what it is, man. Keep it locked. We icons over here. W, John Blaze.
We in here forever.